Loose Women star Coleen Nolan has been through a lot in each of her relationships over the years. The TV presenter has been open about the drama in her life through her 2009 autobiography and conversations on the Loose Women panel. From painful affairs to finding love on Tinder, Coleen has experienced it all. The 58-year-old has been married twice, the first time to EastEnders star Shane Richie and the second to Leeds musician Ray Fensom. In the last few years, she began dating a supermarket worker named Michael Jones, who she met on Tinder. However, things didn't last too long as they split after a year together. Here's a look at Coleen's rollercoaster love life. Shane Richie, the singer and TV personality, started dating soap star Shane Richie in the 1980s. They were together for many years and even welcomed their first child together, Shane Jr., in 1988. In 1990, the couple decided to tie the knot by eloping to Florida after many years of dating. 2 years later, they welcomed their second son, Jake. However, their relationship wasn't the picture-perfect romance that many thought it was, as they were soon plagued with infidelity claims. Everything went south when Shane moved to Manchester on his own to take on the role of Danny Zuko in Grease in 1996. In an extract from her 2009 autobiography, Coleen said that she first had an inkling something was amiss when he moved up north. Attending an after-show party for one of Shane's musicals, her spidey senses started tingling when she spotted an attractive brunette woman across the room. Clad in a sky-tight white dress, Coleen said the woman just stood out to her. It must have been female intuition because that turned out to be the girl Shane had an affair with, she said. In his own autobiography, Rags to Riches, Shane admitted cheating on Coleen with the dancer and actress in question, Claire Taylor. Coleen got the proof of cheating she needed when she discovered his phone calls were being recorded on a computer he had bought for her. It wasn't the first time there was a betrayal in the relationship, as Coleen strayed away after the birth of their second son left her feeling unattractive and non-existent. During a trip to Weymouth with the Nolan sisters, she met a keyboard player with a keen interest in her. One day back at the townhouse some of the musicians were renting, the mystery man leaned over and kissed Coleen over a cup of tea. The couple eventually split in 1999. Ray Fensom. After Coleen and Shane went their separate ways in 1999, Coleen started dating Leeds musician Ray Fensom. She gave birth to the couple's daughter, Sierra, in June 2001 and became engaged to him 4 years later. The duo tied the knot in November 2007. Coleen and Ray seemed to have a happy relationship for around a decade before they called time on their marriage. After 2 years of marital difficulties, Coleen announced in 2018 that the two were divorcing. Writing in her column for Mirror, Coleen wrote, "Me and my husband Ray are divorcing. I wanted to tell you first, as I can hardly sit here and keep dishing out advice if I'm not being totally straight about what is going on in my own life. I've got tears pouring down my face as I write this. It's hard to imagine that so much could have changed from that day in 2008 when we married. On that day, I thought there was nothing that could split us up. I was convinced we'd grow old together, hobbling to the post office to collect our pensions. But a decade on and it's now clear I was wrong. There is too much dividing me and Ray. We can't go back. and my future is going to be very different to the one I'd imagined back then. She said she wanted to be happy again after trying to make the marriage work. The star explained, "I deserve to be happy. Everyone does. And once you know your marriage is truly dead, you need to make your peace with that, bury the past and move on. After 17 years together, that's what I'm about to do." Michael Jones' Coleen dipped her toes into the world of online dating after her split from Ray in 2018. She ended up matching with Michael on the dating app Tinder after she swiped first and the two instantly matched. Fellow Loose Women panelist Brenda Edwards was the one who encouraged Coleen to swipe on Michael. Michael, who is a decade younger than her, previously revealed he had a dilemma when he recognized from the Nolans and Loose Women. "It was a bit of a dilemma. You think, am I just swiping because I recognize her?" he said. "So I had to think about it and do it for the right reasons, not even for 1 minute thinking she'd reply anyway. The surprising thing for me was that once I'd swiped we were a match straight away, which meant that she'd already liked me." The couple started dating at the beginning of 2021 but chose to not move in together and take things slow. She previously told the Mirror that she sometimes worried that she was too old for him. "I have moments of worrying I'm a bit too old for him," she said of the 48-year-old. "But, he's divorced with children, as am I, so we have a lot in common." However, after almost a year of dating, the two decided to part ways. A source told The Sun, Coleen and Michael were together for just over a year, and while they were happy at first, the spark fizzled out in the end. They quietly broke up in April but have stayed close. She is looking forward to the future and possibly meeting someone new, but there is no rush. Confirming the breakup, a spokesperson for Coleen said, "Coleen and Michael are no longer together but remain great friends and are on good terms." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.